赛将是一场30分钟1对1压制赛。首先为你介绍代表中国香港体重86公斤的坏小子 Silva.
Welcome to MKWrestling. This is the Belt and Road Championship Tournament. Leung gonna call all the action here.
中国香港作为一国两制的重要部分，同样在“一带一路”倡议中也扮演着极其重要的角色。作为国际友好协会论坛会议的会议举办地，亚洲的主要国际商业中心，东方之珠在推进世界发展进程的作用不容小视。
Well, here comes Ash Silva, accompanied by Lady Marie and Chairman Al. Ash Silva has some pre-recorded comments.
August 10th, August 11th, the Belt and Road Championship Tournament. And guess what? Surprise, surprise, MKW management, Adrian Gomez, has tried to stop the stable once again from entering the MKW Belt and Road Championship Tournament. But guess what? Once more, the stable, one step ahead of you. Now, Ash Silva is the California bad boy, but guess what? I was actually born in Hong Kong, apparently. So, today, I'm officially entering myself, Ash Silva, into the MKW Belt and Road Championship Tournament.
While Ash Silva embraces his American upbringing, particularly California, Ash Silva was indeed born in Hong Kong, China. So Ash was able to apply and get a spot in the Belt and Road Championship Tournament. But are we really sure this guy's born in Hong Kong? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Chairman Al paid a couple of people to doctor some forms or paperwork with all the money he has just to be in this tournament.
他的对手将是代表蒙古国体重94公斤的阿福日格 Kublai.
What a treat for you we have here. Killer Kublai from Mongolia. Heard a lot of great things about this man. Killer Kublai is not only making his pro wrestling debut in China, but also this is the first time he has had a wrestling match outside of his native village in Mongolia. What an impressive looking individual. His brother, who left their village for college, was able to apply for Killer Kublai on his behalf for the Belt and Road Championship Tournament. Could this man be bringing gold back home to Mongolia? Only time will tell.
作为连接中国与俄罗斯的蒙古，在运输与通信技术方面的建设正在通过“一带一路”规划不断改善。从14年的战略伙伴关系建立后，中国已经成为了蒙古最大的投资国与贸易伙伴。
Still to come, we have Shiho versus Marco Panic. The Belt and Road Championship Tournament, 12 men, 9 matches, 1 winner, and that man's gonna be your new Belt and Road Champion. We're going to start off with 6 singles matches, and the winners for those matches is going to go on to 2 triple threat matches. And then the winners of the 2 triple threat is going to go to the finals, and the final 2 men is going to battle it out in a ladder match. First time ever here in China. The winner of that ladder match will be your new Belt and Road Champion here in Middle Kingdom Wrestling. Ash Silva, this guy's a certified SOB for what he did in our last show, Eyes on the Prize, injuring Michael Sue, injuring his rotator cuff, extinguishing Michael Sue's dreams of becoming the Belt and Road Champion, preventing him from being in the tournament. What is the stable doing now? What is Lady Marie doing inside the ring? She has no business being inside the ring. I mean, we're supposed to have a match going on here.
You like this? Yeah. Shut up.
Ash Silva being a jerk to the surprise of no one. But let's take a moment to talk about the Belt and Road Initiative. It is a significant development strategy launched by the Chinese government in March of 2015 with the intention of promoting economic cooperation amongst countries along the Belt and Road. The initiative intends to further market integration and create a regional economic cooperation framework. It aims to further deepening and expanding mutually beneficial cooperation in areas such as trade, investment, finance, transport, and communication. Killer Kublai sure taking his sweet time undressing for this match. I mean, could this be nerves? Perhaps wrestling out of his home country of Mongolia? Or perhaps this is just mind games from Killer Kublai, making Ash Silva wait. Perhaps he's taking a time to think of a strategy. I mean, this is literally a 3-on-1 handicap match with Lady Marie and Chairman Al at ringside. Ash Silva definitely one of the odds-on favorites to win this whole thing, to win the Belt and Road Championship. Killer Kublai, first time here in MKW Wrestling, but we do know that he's been wrestling for several years in Mongolia. Definitely an impressive looking individual. We are about to see Hong Kong battling it out with Mongolia in this tournament. Sound of the bell, and we are underway. History's being made here at the Harbin International Convention and Exhibition Center Stadium. First match for the Belt and Road Championship Tournament. Nice deep arm drag by Killer Kublai. Another lockup. Once again, another arm drag by Killer Kublai. You gotta wonder, maybe perhaps Ash Silva is underestimating Killer Kublai. I mean, he has two people in his corner, but definitely looked shocked by those arm drags earlier in the match by Kublai. Now Tessa's strength. Kublai with upper hand right now. Both men are probably very evenly matched in strength. Oh, takes the arm down. Drags Ash down all the way to the mat. Ash Silva with the ring awareness. Managed to reach the ropes. Killer Kublai got an arm bar submission locked in. If Ash didn't reach the ropes, that could have been all she wrote right there. He could have tapped out. Or could have yanked his arm right out of his socket. Take a look at the replay. Twisting the arm and just driving an elbow towards the shoulder and lifting the hand up. Could easily rip the arm out of the socket. What technical skills by the Mongolian Killer Kublai. Kublai once again working on that arm. MKW management actually flew to Mongolia to see Killer Kublai wrestle in a local tournament. Clearly Kublai impressed management enough to get a shot here at the Belt and Road Championship Tournament. And once again Kublai goes for the arm bar submission. And Ash Silva once had the wherewithal to reach the ropes, get the rope break. Ash Silva looks like he's really feeling his arm. Might be some damages there done by Killer Kublai. Now asking for a timeout. There's no timeout in wrestling.
Massage. Massage.
I've never seen this before. Asking for a massage from a referee. Is the referee a registered massage therapist? Another first round matchup that's coming up later tonight. Triple T versus the Noah Koti Tiger. The Belt and Road Championship Tournament attracting so many fans from all over the world. The fans here tonight are watching this match super intently, as this is the biggest and perhaps most important pro wrestling tournament in Chinese history. Kublai once again getting the best of Ash in this test of strength. Now Ash Silva fighting back. Oh, kick to the leg, to the kneecap. Kublai not affected at all by Ash Silva's kicks. What toughness by Killer Kublai. Kublai went for a kick of his own, but Ash's quickness got out of the way. Now he's very proud of that accomplishment. Very proud of himself. Who's gonna step into the next round in that triple threat match? For all this great action, make sure you subscribe to Middle Kingdom Wrestling on YouTube. MKW's YouTube is where you can find all the previous matches from previous shows. Make sure you don't miss a second of MKW action. What a kick that was. This is the first time I've seen a wrestler from Mongolia. They're quite tough and hard hitting. And this is kind of interesting because normally members of the stable, such as Ash Silva, will be in control early on in the match. Ash Silva so far cannot figure out Killer Kublai. Oh, more kicks to the leg. Oh, now driving down. Ash Silva to the mat, going for that Fujiwara armbar once again. Ash gonna tap. He's pretty close to the rope. He can reach the rope once again. Will Killer Kublai advance to the second round? No. Ash Silva reached the ropes. Killer Kublai so far has been very impressive with his technical prowess and submission styles. I'm quite surprised that Ash Silva so far has not gotten out of the gate yet in this matchup. I've been told by the boys in the back of the truck there's going to be an instant replay. Let's check it out. Killer Kublai, arm ringer, transitions to a Fujiwara armbar. Ash Silva looks like he was about to tap out any second. Even Chairman Al looked concerned. Luckily, Ash Silva managed to reach the ropes. Killer Kublai forced to break the hold. Back to live action. Killer Kublai with a side headlock. So far, Killer Kublai has been very impressive in this matchup. Ash Silva has gotten very little offense in this entire match. How strong is Killer Kublai? He's just hanging on to that headlock. Ash Silva manages to use all his strength to reach the ropes. So far, the ropes has been a real ally to Ash Silva. Oh, jeez. Like a gunshot. Heard all around Harbin. Killer Kublai fighting back. How quick did Killer Kublai recover from that chop? And now roundhouse kick to the ribs of Ash Silva. And another kick to Ash. Ash goes down. Killer Kublai knows this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And by beating a guy like Ash Silva could take him to new heights. Could not put Ash Silva away. Ash Silva looking worse for wear right now. Killer Kublai like an animal. Irish whip into the corner. Springboard back elbow by Ash Silva. Nicely done. Ash Silva gonna go for the pin. No, still just a 2. Still to come, another first round matchup. A rematch from Pro Wrestling is alive. Selfie King Hong Wan takes on Black Mamba. Both men representing China, but only one man's gonna walk out and advance to the second round. I look forward to that one. Ash Silva complaining about the count, wasting a lot of time. Here comes Killer Kublai. Oh, nice takedown by Killer Kublai. So far, the Mongolian native has been out wrestling Ash Silva. But what's so impressive about Killer Kublai is that every time Ash Silva has an offensive move, Kublai would recover quite quickly, like he doesn't feel pain. But right now, Ash Silva has a submission hold on Kublai. Let's see if Kublai can get out of this one. We're seeing a different side of Ash Silva. This guy's like an artist, not only in television and film, but also in the ring. And just like that, Kublai reverses into a leg submission hold, almost like a heel hook, modified heel hook. But Ash Silva manages to get the rope break. Ash Silva looks like he's in a lot of pain, though. Oh, look at that. He can barely put any weight on that right leg. The damage has already been done. Let's take a look at a few highlights so far from this matchup. Ash Silva with a chop to Killer Kublai. But Kublai returns with a series of shots to the head of Ash Silva. Right there, kick right to the chest. Ash Silva counters with a flying back elbow. Referee checking up on Ash to see if he can still continue with this matchup. Oh, wait a minute. Ash Silva plate possum inside cradle. No. What a victory that would have been if Ash would have been able to pin Killer Kublai just like that. Ash Silva, here's the replay, was just playing possum, rolled up Killer Kublai with a small package, could not put Killer Kublai away. Imagine if Ash Silva would have advanced his second round like that with a surprise roll-up. Ash Silva pulling out all the tricks in the book. Kublai should have punched Chairman Al straight in the nose, break his sunglasses. Who wears sunglasses indoors anyways? And now Lady Marie has her eyes set on Killer Kublai. I don't know if Killer Kublai has seen a woman like Lady Marie back in Mongolia. Killer Kublai would have nothing of it. Kublai has better taste in women. Back to the action. Ash Silva with a spinning heel kick. Gonna go for the cover, hooks a leg. Advances to the second round. No. Ash Silva really needs to pull out all the stops in order to defeat Killer Kublai. Now he's gonna scoop him up. What is he gonna go for here? Drops down with the front slam. Ash Silva setting up Kublai. Rolling thunder. Wow, Ash Silva pulling out a bunch of moves I've never seen him use before. Gonna go for another cover, but not hook the leg this time. But this might be part of Ash Silva's strategy. Gonna try to get as many pinning predicaments as he can. Every time Killer Kublai kicks out, it's gonna wear him down, exerting more and more energy. And now Ash Silva with the rear chin lock, gonna continue to wear down Killer Kublai. You gotta understand that the longer this match goes, the more in favor it goes towards Ash Silva. We haven't really seen much of the cardiovascular conditioning of Killer Kublai, but we know that Ash Silva is in tip-top shape at the gym every day, working on the cardio. Killer Kublai reverses the hammerlock. Ash Silva trying to reach for the ropes. Killer Kublai, what strength and what grip. Ash Silva has to go all the way around the ring just to be able to reach the ropes. Oh no, low blow by Ash Silva. Oh, wait a minute. Killer Kublai showing no effects from that low blow. Talk about testicular fortitude. This Mongolian strength of Killer Kublai. But Ash Silva gonna go, looks like a figure four. Gonna work the leg of Killer Kublai, but wait a minute. Kublai with the roll up. This could be it. No! What an upset that would have been. Ash Silva getting back to his feet. I haven't seen fans watch a match so intently. Watching both men's every move. Ash Silva with the waist-off trying to go for German. Does not have the strength to pick up Killer Kublai. Kublai trying to reverse it. Gonna put Ash Silva to sleep. Is Killer Kublai gonna advance to the second round of the Belt and Road Championship Tournament? He wants to make Mongolia proud. Ash Silva using the mid rope, kicks it and launches both men back. Ash pins Kublai. No. Ash Silva bringing out new tools from his tool shed. Ash Silva gonna go right back to work. Who's gonna advance to the second round of the Belt and Road Championship Tournament? Both men are exchanging these stiff shots and chops and uppercuts. Double chop by Killer Kublai. Could have went for the pin, but decides to pick Ash up and dish out more punishment. Irish whip into the corner. Killer Kublai showing some signs of fatigue. Monkey flips Ash straight across the ring, almost hit his head on the canvas. Kublai went for a close. I don't know if he got all of it. Because arm trap. Oh, head and arm suplex onto Ash Silva. This could be it. He's going to move on to the second round. No. Still just a 2. I've been told we're going to have a replay. Let's take a look. Killer Kublai with the head and arm suplex. You don't see that too often, but still could not defeat Ash Silva. Another whip to the corner by Kublai. Ash Silva reverses. Oh, look at that. Look at the quickness of Ash Silva. Manages to duck Killer Kublai. And then hits Kublai with the sling blade. Nobody does it better than Ash Silva. Finally goes for the cover. Still could not put Kublai away. This match has gone on for about 13, 14 minutes already. What does Ash Silva have to do to put away Killer Kublai? Perhaps a top rope high risk maneuver will do the trick. Ash Silva up to the top rope. Kublai is down. Ash Silva, look at the height. Top rope splash. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Ash Silva representing the stable and Hong Kong.
本场比赛的获胜者，中国香港代表 Ash Silva.
Ash Silva has done it. Let's go take a look at the replay. Ash Silva hits Kublai with the sling blade. Ash Silva climbs to the tippy top rope, hits a splash from the top, and that is it. One impact from that splash, and Ash Silva advances to the second round of the Belt and Road Championship Tournament. Coming up next, we have Sandata versus Baliyan Akki, and still to come, Shiho versus Mirko Panic. Another first round match, Vladimir Kolokov versus Martin Payne. And of course, Triple T versus the impressive Noah Cody Tiger. The Battle of China, Hong Wan's gonna take on Black Mamba. And we got a huge 8-man tag team main event all happening here at night 1 of the Belt and Road Championship Tournament.
The winner of the Belt and Road Championship, baby!
Well, that remains to be seen. Chairman Al will be right back.
本场比赛将是一场30分钟1对1压制赛。首先为介绍代表亚洲菲律宾体重79公斤的致命武器 Sandata。
Welcome back to MKW Wrestling Belt and Road Championship Tournament. This is Al Leung. This next match, personally for me, is a match I've been looking forward to. We're going to see some great high-flying action here.
Aki's nothing!
But let's get some pre-recorded comments from Sandata.
Greetings to the people of China. I am Sandata from the Philippine Wrestling Revolution, and I have heard about China's groundbreaking One Belt, One Road initiative. I am happy to tell you that I have been chosen to participate in Middle Kingdom Wrestling's One Belt, One Road tournament. On August 10 and 11, I will be representing my country, and I will be showing you how a Filipino fights, and I will be winning the tournament and the championship. Laban na!
Sandata from the Philippines wrestled for the Philippine Wrestling Revolution PWR.
他的对手将是代表亚洲印度体重87公斤的 Baliyan Akki。
Balian Akki, no stranger to the ring, has wrestled in India and Japan. Balian Akki started his wrestling career for an Indian wrestling company, Wrestle Square. Before this match goes underway, let's see what Balian Akki has to say.
Hello, MKW people, or China people. Well, this is Baliyan Akki, and I'll be representing India in the upcoming tournament in MKW. I don't care much for who I'm gonna fight. No one team, and that's just a
作为亚洲两大人口大国，印度
Adrian, if you wanna do something, give me something good to do for you. Let's have some fun.
成为全球化世界的重要支柱。
Balian Akki has become one of the top Indian wrestlers today in such a short time. We're about to see two wrestlers known for their high-flying styles go at it. India versus the Philippines here at the Belt and Road Championship Tournament right here in MKW. Who's going to advance to the second round and who's going to go back home to their home country early? We are about to find out. Still to come, first round action. Shiho representing South Korea versus Mirko Panic. That's coming up very soon. Starting off with collar and elbow tie-up. I believe Baliyan Akki, slightly more muscle definition, might be stronger of the two. Sandata reverses, goes into an arm wringer. Aqui manages to roll forward into a reversal. Nicely done. Sandata, another reversal. So far earlier in this match, we are seeing a chain wrestling clinic here in MKW. Shoulder check, but nobody moves. Aqui with the leapfrog drops down. Oh, drop kick to the face of Sandata, and the fans here at MKW are appreciating that. Let's take a look at the replay. Look at the force of that drop kick. Knocks Sandata right down to the canvas. Wait a second, what's Sandata doing? Looks like he's reaching for his nose. Cheap shot by Sandata. Regains the advantage. Smashes the forearm right to the back of Baliyan Akki. Aqui fights back. The Philippines have been having a huge upsurge in professional wrestling. Shows with bigger and bigger crowds, and Sandata is part of that revolution in Philippines wrestling. Both men exchanging blows to each other. Neither men are going down. Aqui forces Sandata in the corner. A couple of shots to the ribs. Look at the smack when fist meets flesh. Are we going to get a clean break? And we do. Oh, watch out for Sandata. Drop kick to the knee of Baliyan Akki. Great move by Sandata. You take out the knee. You take out the high flying tactics of Baliyan Akki. Now continuing the pressure. Leg drops. Gonna hook the leg. No. Just a 1 count. But Baliyan Akki looks like he's worse for wear. Don't know if he can put any weight on that leg. Baliyan Akki, one of the rising stars of Asia when it comes to professional wrestling, made a name for himself in Japanese promotions like Gedo Move and DDT. Even had a main event championship match recently in Japan a few weeks ago. Gonna go for a pin. This could be it. No. Oh, look at that cross body by Sandata. Too close to the ropes, though. Let's take a look at the replay of what just happened. Nice agility by Aqui. Went for the roll-up pin there, but could not get Sandata. Sandata follows it up with a low cross body, but could not get the pinfall on Aqui. One of these men could be your future belt and road champion. Who's going to go on to the second round? Both men want it real bad. Look at these forearm shots. Both men are beating the crap out of each other. Aqui looks like he's getting the upper hand now. Back kick into an enziguri. Looks like he kicked him near the shoulders of Sandata. Aqui with a huge knee drop. Look at the height he got on that. Goes for a pin. Might be too close to the ropes. But no, still a 2. Aqui showing signs of frustration. Make sure you subscribe to Middle Kingdom Wrestling on YouTube. You'll be able to watch the entire Belt and Road Championship journey as we crown a new champion. Here comes Aqui. Wow, look at that. Huge splash. Follows up with a backbreaker. Hooks the leg. This could be it. Moves on to the second round. No. Check out the velocity on this splash. Might have elbowed him in the head too. And then he follows it up with a backbreaker, but still could not put Sandata away. Aqui going for a suplex. Roundhouse kick by Sandata. Aqui going for it once again. There we go. Hits the suplex. Gonna hook the leg here. Aqui moving on to the second round. No. Still to come, we have Vladimir Kulikov versus Martin Payne. Austria versus Russia. Baliyan Akki has great respect for professional wrestling. He main evented a championship match recently in Japan a few weeks ago and said it was a huge honor for any wrestler. Aqui looks like he's trying to go for his finisher here, but could not do it. Sandata floats over. Sandata. Oh my goodness. Fisherman neckbreaker. Dropped him on his head and neck. This is it. No, unbelievable. Still could not put Baliyan Akki away. Let's take a look at the replay. Hooks the leg, fisherman neckbreaker. The way that Sandata just whipped him with such malice. He wants to move on to the second round. Aqui is on Dream Street right now. Running forearm to the chest. And once more. Gonna go for a third. And he hits it. Sandata is smelling victory here. Sandata wanna move on to the second round. Gonna go for the Hurricanrana. Oh my god. Jeez. That's gotta be it. Still no. Let's take a look at the replay. This is hard to watch. Oh. Face first Hurricanrana. Aqui went from Dream Street to Dream Nightmare. I'm surprised he could even get up on his feet.
Tornado!
Gonna go for a tornado DDT. No, Aqui holds on. Drags Sandata back down. Aqui still looks like he got the glazed eyes. He doesn't even know where he is right now. Oh, look at the sudden speed by Aqui. Aqui gonna go for it. Oh, kick to the ribs by Sandata. Sandata gonna finish Aqui off. No. Aqui with a suplex. Aqui looks like he's gonna get his second win. Aqui gonna go for top rope high risk maneuver. I don't know if that's such a good idea in his state of mind right now. 450 splash, no. Sandata got out of the way. Luckily, Aqui rolled through. Oh, collision in the middle of the ring. Looked like it was a drop kick to the ribs to Aqui. Sandata wants to go on a second round. Oh, roundhouse kick to the side of the head of Sandata. Aqui hooks the leg. He's going to go for it, Fisherman. Oh, drops Sandata. Head on Aki's knee. And that is it. Congratulations to Baliyan Akki. Moves on to the second round of the Belt and Road Championship Tournament. Baliyan Akki, representing the country of India, becomes the second man to move on to the second round.
India, baby. We're gonna win it all.
Let's take a look at the replay. Baliyan Akki went for the 450, but just in the last second, Sandata got out of the way. Roundhouse kick by Baliyan Akki. Aqui went for the fisherman suplex and dropped Sandata's head to a neck breaker. And with a count of 3, Aqui moves on to the second round of this tournament along with Silva. Coming up, Shiho representing South Korea versus Marco Panic from Slovenia.
So take me home. That's what I'm on. I got him off the go by the telephone. So talk tonight, and I set you free. I want front row seats to my heart and destiny. So